days ago at this point, and I made enough for a long time. I have it in the freezer. I got it in the fridge. Although I'm not going to want to eat that all day, every day, I'm going to want to eat something different for dinner, so we may prepare dinner later. But it's definitely going to time me over for now, and it's good. Like, I'm chilling. How have you guys been? Let me know in the comments below. It's nice to see you guys again. I've been doing good, honestly. Literally just chilling. I'm actually getting ready to leave pretty soon to go see my family in North Carolina, so I'm super excited to go back and visit them. That's happening sooner than later. This robe is so comfortable. It's from Target, and it's like a portable blanket. Are we bringing the Azlia robe era back? Because I'm in love with this thing. Something that I've been really wanting to put more of my energy into recently, and something that I was putting a lot of energy into a couple months ago, is continuing, practicing my Spanish. And I booked a lesson, or I requested a lesson. It was going to be today at 5 p.m., but they requested a different day, which is May 10th at the same time. So there's always things I can do by myself. It's just so much more enjoyable and exciting to practice with somebody else, but that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and eat something for lunch because I'm hungry. While that's warming up, it's gonna be in there for a couple minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. I got 2 packages in the last couple of days that I just went to go pick up out of the mailroom. So I'm gonna open them with you guys. This first one is from Hollister, specifically the Gilly Hicks. I don't really gravitate towards Hollister itself anymore, but Gilly Hicks, their Gilly Hicks line, it's just perfect for basics. That's where I get my biker shorts. A lot of tank tops are from there. They just have really good loungewear, and that's pretty much all I wear anyway. And I grew out all my jeans. Like, I'm being so serious. So, it's a lot more comfortable to wear, super comfy pants anyway. So I got this pair of kind of like joggers, I guess you could say. They look like this, like some joggers sweatpants. They're a pretty thin material, so I'll be able to wear them here in this heat. But this is what they look like. They're just white, they're ribbed, and these look super comfortable. I already know these are gonna fit super nice and be super flattering. And then the other thing that's in here, my package shipped. It was one order, but they shipped separately. So I got the other package the other day. I'll probably wear a few things that I received a few days ago today. But I also just got these biker shorts in like this taupe type color. These are also ribbed. They're super comfortable and flattering on. These are my favorite biker shorts ever. They're super stretchy and they don't have a seam, so you're not gonna have a camel toe. So best of both worlds. This next thing I'm super excited about. You guys are actually sitting on it right now, but I've needed a blender for months. Let me show y'all the blender I have now. This blender right here, I got this from Publix months ago because I needed a blender. I didn't really care what it was. I just wanted something inexpensive that was gonna blend my shit together. I found this little single serve blender for $30. This shit is trash. Like, it's to the point where it doesn't even blend, and if I do get lucky that it actually turns on to blend, it starts to smell like it's seriously gonna blow up. So it was time for a new blender. Got a Ninja blender. Had 5-star reviews, and also they had this at Target too, but I ordered it. It was like $40 less on Amazon. So I'm gonna leave the link to it down below in case you guys are in need of a blender as bad as I was. But I got the Ninja Nutri Blender Pro. This is what it looks like.
No flip.
All right, y'all. What it do to everybody on here? My fans gonna post this shit on YouTube, and they probably post it on some live shit. You know what I mean? So I wanted y'all to hear, my current girlfriend right now. And that's, it's one of my girlfriends. I got a lot of girlfriends, but when you're famous and got a lot of money, like I do, I'm a real trillionaire. I'm the first young trillionaire in the world. But yeah, that's my girlfriend, Miss Williams. Because I don't really know how to say her real name, so I call her Miss Williams as a nickname. And if any girl knows me, I love nicknames. I don't really call my girls by their names. I call them by their nicknames, That's just my thing. And also, I love to have sex. Like, I love my girls to wear panties, when I have sex with them. Like, I want them to keep their underwears on, their titties out, just let me beat it up, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got kids on the way. Shout out to, Jenna Ortega. She's birthing my kids and stuff like that. Miley Cyrus want to get pregnant and everything. So My love life and career is in a parallel universe, and I thought I would tell you the story of how I met this girl, this wonderful girl. So I'm gonna start it from, and that's her voice. That's how she sounds. She has a YouTube channel. She is very, very on high demand on YouTube. Like a lot of people look at her vlogs. She's known for like her vlogs and bringing people into her life and shit like that. So I am excited to tell y'all this story. So I'm gonna start it off with her doing an actual vlog. So she did this vlog where, and plus my fans, they were sending me videos of this girl, like, cause she been on my website a lot. I don't know how she found my website, but she been on my website a lot, and so I was on my website, and she's like, doing a live video on my website. It's kind of like, well, my website is a lot different from a lot of websites, and my website is not a hating website. Like we let you, be yourself on there. Because you got a lot of people when they see you coming out there hate on you, then they'll report your shit because they see you, gravitating to an audience, and they not really getting the audience, so they'll hate on you and report you and do all that bullshit. So I'm not a jealous nigga, you know what I'm saying? If I see niggas coming up, I'm happy for that, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm rich. That's why I have a lot of money, because I don't hate on niggas, you know what I'm saying? When you hate on people, you don't get no damn way. You just stay where the hell you at, a small motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so she was on my website, and she was going live, and she was like, yo, oh my goodness, I thought about some shit as I was asleep. I thought about some bold ass shit that I was asleep. Like, y'all, I have never done no really wild shit before. Like, I have done wild shit before. Don't get me wrong. Like, I definitely done wild shit before. And I want to say this. Like, a lot of y'all, like, no, I am not a virgin. Like, I definitely had sex before. I'm not going to sit here and act like I haven't got fucked before. Like, definitely, yeah, I had sex before, but I don't have a boyfriend. Like, I'm not in a relationship, not at this moment. But I hope all that shit change after, a few days. Because, see, look, well, after, today, because tomorrow I'm getting a flight. Actually, I'm going to be on a flight tonight, and I'm going to David's live interview. He's doing a live interview for Teen Doctor Part 3 for Hulu. Now, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I am so obsessed with that fucking show. I love David. Like, he is so fucking cute. And, ooh, he is so fucking cute. I don't care if nobody say, y'all can say David ain't y'all type. He my fucking type. That boy fine as shit. I don't care what nobody say. David is fine. He's cute. And I done been with boys that's really, 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 really fucking cute. I done been with boys that's really attractive, and they're not really all that. Like, you know what I mean? When you know that you're really cute, you start letting that shit get to you, and then you start fucking around with other girls and stuff like that. So it's like, I done been with boys like that, and I'm done with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's the shit that floats y'all boat, then, it is what it is. But I think David's cute, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of other bitches definitely think David's cute, because we wouldn't be on his website if we didn't think he was cute or sexy, you know what I'm saying? So David is just so cute. I am really obsessed with that fucking show. Teen Doctor and his album that just came out, Sister Leah, you know what I'm saying? Like that. I really like that album. And there's only a few songs that been released on SoundCloud and other platforms, but it's really only available on SoundCloud. And I'm not really a SoundCloud listener, but if David Music is on there, I definitely downloaded the fucking app just because of his music, like just because I want to hear his voice and shit. And I love his music. I love his voice. I mean, he just, oh my God, he really just take my breath away. And I'm really, really attracted to him. It's like, but I'm wondering, like, when I'm listening to his new music, because he has a lot of music on SoundCloud, like a whole lot of shit. I didn't even know he had that much music on there. Like, he has a really big ass catalog. So I'm wondering, like, is those the type of girls that he's attracted to? I mean, they're pretty girls, but most of the girls that I've seen was like white girls and stuff like that. And I'm just wondering, is his type only white bitches? You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, like, I'm definitely trying to shoot my shot. So, I got a lot of appointments today. So I gotta get my hair done and I'm getting my nails done. Usually, I'll get my hair done, first, and then the next day I'll get my nails done, and that's how I usually do it. But this time, I am going to get both done because I got a flight to go to tonight. Because I definitely want to go to that live interview and see David, and it's a meet and greet after the live interview, and we all get to have a one-on-one, like, talk with David. And I definitely bought the VIP pass. I bought that shit. Yes, I want to have a one-on-one talk with him. You damn right. I want to have a talk with him with his fine chocolate. Well, I think he caramel ass. He is. Ooh, he's so fucking cute. I heard he like. People telling me like y'all telling me like he's short in person, and I like short people. I'm short in person. I'm not really tall. Like I'm like short and really thick. Like if you see me in person, I'm a really short girl. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm short and yeah, like we yeah. I want a short nigga. But I heard that David definitely can fuck. Like he be turning that shit up from what I be hearing. So I'm definitely trying to feel some of that heat. Like I'm trying to get it. And I couldn't even sleep. Like last night, I watched the dumbest shit to go to sleep. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Like I really don't be watching that much spectacular shit. Like y'all be thinking I be watching like a lot of spectacular videos and TV shows. Like I really watch dumb ass shit to try to get me to go to sleep. But when I turned on Teen Doctor, I went straight to sleep. Like I laid down and I mean just hearing his voice and all that stuff, I just literally fell right to sleep. And that just let me know like and I had a dream about me being in an actual episode of Teen Doctor and David, was my, doctor obviously, and I was his patient and we had sex in the fucking room in the hospital room on the hospital bed. Oh, and he was turning my ass up, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. It was really freaky and wet as shit. It was a wet dream. Yes, I had a wet dream, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. It was definitely wet as shit. And, you know, David, like he's just been on my mind lately. And I'm the type of girl, like if something is on my mind a lot, I really gotta get this shit out. Like if I just gotta know if he would date me. If he wouldn't, if I'm not his type, then I'll know. But I definitely want to talk to him one on one, and I'm definitely gonna do some really bold ass shit. I'm gonna really shoot my shot at him, and usually I'm not a thirsty ass bitch where I'll like shoot my shot at somebody and they know that I'm shooting my shot at them. Usually I just give them signals that I like them. But this time I am ready. I'm really gonna fucking do it. Now, it's rumors out there that he's dating. It's rumors out there that he's dating. I think Miley Cyrus. I think he's dating Miley Cyrus, but then people saying he's dating Bella Thorne. I don't really know how true that is. Like if he is dating Bella Thorne, because I did see videos with him out with Jenna Ortega. So I think that he's kind of back with Jenna Ortega, and that's probably, and I think because she's like literally about to birth his kids, that Jenna Ortega was pregnant with David's babies. So, they are like literally about to have a family together. So I'm saying like, I don't know how true that is of him dating Miley Cyrus. And I heard that Miley Cyrus had got on, her Instagram live and confessed her love to David and said that her new album is about David and stuff. So David definitely probably been fucking the shit out of her. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know how true that shit is. But all I do know is I'm definitely going to shoot my damn shot at David. If he turn me down, then I know that I'm not his type. But we gonna fucking see. But for right now, we about to get ready. So I'm about to get ready, and this what the fuck I'm gonna put on, y'all. Like, look at this shit. This is my outfit I'm gonna put on. I'm gonna put this shit on today. I don't know. I just really feel like wearing like a short skirt today. I just don't know why. I just feel like wearing that shit. So I'm gonna wear this shit right here with this tank top. But you like with this tank top on and shit. I already got my stuff packed out because David is gonna be in town for a couple of days doing these interviews for part 3 of Teen Doctor. So that's just his first live interview in that state. But he's doing a couple of interviews in that state. So I'm definitely going to that shit. You know, I'm gonna be the first one going to the first interview of his live interview and shit. So, you know, I can't wait for this shit. So she's getting ready and stuff like that, and she's putting on her outfit and stuff. And she's like, oh my God, people can see my fucking underwears. I know they're gonna be able to look up my fucking damn underwear. Like, I don't like when people look up my skirt. You know, when you can tell people looking up your shit when you walk in. I'm gonna put on something else because this is a little bit too damn short. So she put on a like a longer skirt or whatever like that, where she, you know, people can't really look up her fucking skirt. So she's like, yeah, this is a lot better. This is definitely a whole lot better. So she packed up her clothes and everything. She already had her stuff packed up. She's like, y'all, I'm telling y'all, I pack ahead of time. When I got shit planned, like if I'm going on a trip, I pack ahead of time. I'm a day planner bitch. So she gets in her car. It's like, yo, I can't believe I'm still live. Usually, if I was on Instagram live, usually they'd cut my shit off. If I was on Instagram live, like they would literally cut my shit off. But anyway, so all right, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my hair appointment, which is right the fuck now. So I should be driving, like I should be on the highway, like right now. So she's like, I'm going to my hair appointment, and then after my hair appointment, I am going to my nail appointment, which is right after my hair appointment. So she was like, and after I get my nails done, then I'm gonna go to the mall and pretty much buy me a very sexy ass outfit for David. Oh, I want to look so cute for him. So I'm not even gonna lie, I want to look really cute for him. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. One more time. Hold on. All right, so she was getting her hair done, and she did, you know, go to get her hair done, which was, I guess, a success because she was very happy with the finished product. She was like, "Yo, look, I love this fucking hairstyle. This is my first time getting this shit, but I like it though. I think it's really cute on me. Y'all don't think so? I think it's cute. So, all right. Damn, I ain't know I've been live. I've been like live since this morning. Like, goddamn, I should be doing my YouTube video. You know what? You know what? Fuck it. I just start my YouTube video when I actually get to that city. So I remember she did get her nails done and stuff like that, and which was very good. She was happy about all that shit. She was like, y'all, the day is going good so damn far. Usually there's something going, like usually when my day go this fucking good, it's always a fuck up. You know, like a damn hiccup. It's always something that stop your fucking good ass day. Some fucking bad news. I'm just waiting for that shit. All right, y'all. We going to the mall to get a nice little sexy outfit for David, and I'm gonna bring y'all with me. So let's go. So she goes in the mall, and she's like, hmm. She in like one store looking at these skirts and stuff. She's like, you know what? I want him to look up my skirt. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I would wear some short shit for him so he can like see what he working with. So he be like, damn, she is thick. Like, you know what? I'm getting this shit. So she was like, I'm gonna wear this shit because this will get him. This will definitely get him. Like, I know this will get him. So she like, I'm gonna wear this with, I need to find like a top, like something to match this shit. So she bought a whole new outfit or whatever like that. She's like, oh, I cannot wait because I know he gonna fucking, he gonna look up my shit. Like, trust me, I know he gonna look. He's a man. He has to look. So she got on her flight, you know, and she started her vlog and shit, which is her YouTube channel, which I'll let y'all hear in the beginning. She started vlogging on her camera and stuff. She's like, y'all, I'm on like the first class shit. And y'all, I am so fucking nervous because the interview is tomorrow. And I'm nervous. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna say to him, but I know I'm definitely gonna shoot my fucking shot. It's probably gonna be, he probably gonna turn me down. You know what I mean? Because if he dating fucking Miley Cyrus or fucking Bella Thorne and shit, I heard he was dating Zendaya. So if he dating all these celebrity girls, I ain't really a damn celebrity. Like, I'm like, I'm a little bit famous on YouTube. Like, people recognize me from YouTube. But I ain't all that fucking famous. Like, David dating all these big A-list bitches and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if this is true, if he is fucking Miley Cyrus like they say he is, but they also saying he fucking on Bella Thorne. So I don't know if it is true. If it is true, and I also heard that it's a fucking sex tape with David and Bella Thorne. So I don't know how true that shit is. If David is like, if he did do a sex tape with Bella Thorne, I don't know how true that shit is. But I mean, like, cause I didn't see that shit, but a lot of people said they did see it. Like, David is definitely like fucking on Bella Thorne, like it's a sex tape. So I don't know how true it is, but they said that he was fucking the shit out of her. She was giving him head. He was doing a lot of shit to her too. So I don't know how true that is. Bella Thorne did. I was on her Instagram live and she did say that she was dating him and stuff like that. So I don't know. I mean, like, I really don't know who his actual girlfriend is. But anyway, so she goes to her hotel and she's like, y'all, this is a beautiful ass view. Oh, this shit is so beautiful. And this shit is worth it too. I'm thinking, y'all, should I buy me some fucking damn, like room service? Cause I don't like room service because once the food gets to you, it's cold as shit. So I don't really like room service like that. I'm not a room service type of bitch. So you know what? You know what? I don't think I'm gonna fucking order room service. No, I'm good. I don't think I'm gonna order that shit because once the food get to you, it's really fucking cold and it be annoying as shit. Cause then you gotta like heat that shit up in the microwave. You might as well go to the store and buy a fucking meal and then do that shit because room service is high as shit. And that means that the food should be hot when it comes to your fucking door, not all cold and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I don't really like ordering room service. So she's like, you know what? I'm gonna just go out to eat. So she went out to eat and stuff like that. And then the morning time came, right? And the morning time came, and Miss Williams, she's like waking up and stuff, and she turned back on her camera, and she's like, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I miss my cats, y'all. I miss my cats, but I got a cat sitter. I got somebody watching over my cats and stuff that's gonna feed them for the next couple of days while I'm gone. But I do miss my damn cats. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I miss them. I'm a mom, Yes, the cats are my babies. They're my life. Yes, I'm a mom. So yes, I miss my damn babies. But anyway, they'll be fine. They'll be okay. Only for a few days. But she's like, all right, y'all. Today is the day that I shoot my shot at David. I do not know if I'm gonna vlog this shit because I don't know if he gonna turn my ass down or not. He used to cameras in his fucking face any damn way. So I'm gonna ask him, is it okay if I turn my camera on? If he say no, then I'm gonna turn it off. If he say yes, then I'll leave it on. We'll see how it goes. So all I remember is that she was like, "Yo, I am so nervous. I can't even eat breakfast, y'all. I literally got butterflies in my stomach right now. Oh my God. Okay. So she putting on her clothes and getting ready and stuff, and I'ma just skip it to the part where she do her meet and greet because I did a lot of one-on-one meet and greets that I did the interview and stuff like that, which was very successful. Everybody was laughing a lot, and I'm not a comedian, but I guess the way I answer questions and how I talk makes girls laugh and stuff like that. But anyway, so I'm gonna skip it to her meet and greet. So Miss Williams come in. She's like, hey, my name. She told me what her name was, and I was like, you know what? I think I know you. Like I looked at your YouTube channel. I'm gonna call you Miss Williams. She's like, wait, you see my YouTube videos? You know I'm a YouTuber. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna call you Miss Williams. She's like, okay. I'm like, I love nicknames, so if that's okay with you, she's like, I'm okay with that. I mean, I brought my camera in here. I didn't know if it was okay for me to vlog, our conversation. I'm like, it's okay. Yeah, you can keep your camera on. It's fine. I mean, I always got cameras on me anyway. She's like, that's what I said. So she put her camera down. She's like, look, David, I'm gonna just be real with you. I like you, and I know you probably wouldn't date a real YouTuber girl because I'm probably not your type. I'm probably out of your league. I mean, you're out of my league. But what I'm saying is like, You probably gonna say, no or whatever, but I was wondering since you're gonna be in town for a few days, if it's okay if we can go out like on a date or something. I mean, you don't have to. I'm just asking. So I'm like, yeah, I would love to take you out on a date. It's like, really? Okay, here's my number. So we got each other numbers, and I was supposed to meet with another girl, but I'm like, come here for a minute. She's like, okay. So she walks over to me and she sits on my lap. I'm like feeling on her thighs. I'm like, you had sex before? It's like, well, yeah. I'm like, she's like, why you ask me that? You trying to do something? I'm like, I want to have sex with you right now. It's like, right now? But don't you got to meet another fan? I don't want to be the reason why, everybody's like getting holed up. I'm like, you don't want me to beat it up? It's like, I didn't say I didn't want you to beat it up. I had a wet dream about us having sex. I'm like, you did? It's like, definitely, like recently. I mean, all right, okay. So we go into the bathroom and I tell her to bend over the sink and she did. And we had sex and I beat it up or whatever like that. And I ain't gonna lie, I was definitely interested. I was instantly attracted to Miss Williams when I saw her. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to wait to have sex with her. I wanted to have sex with her right then and there. So we had sex, and I definitely beat it up or whatever. And I was turning her ass up. I ain't gonna lie to you. She was moaning pretty loud, and she broke one of her nails, and she had just got them done too. It's like, David, I broke one of my nails. It's okay, it's fine. I'm like, you sure? It's like, yeah, I'm not. I mean, like, it happened because of both of us. It's not just like it's okay. It's good. I'm like, I can get your nails done. It's like it's fine, as long as we still on for our date tonight. I'm like, yeah, we are. It's like, all right, all right. I don't want to hold them up no longer. So she left on out, and I did tear her ass up. I pulled out one of her braids, like one of her plaits. I pulled out one of her plaits or whatever. And they was like, girl, one of your plaits missing out your hair, like two of them. She's like, it is? I just got my hair done. It's like, yeah. I mean, like, what was y'all doing in there? She's like, oh, nothing. Just talking. She's like, y'all sure that's all y'all was talking? I mean, like, cause when you went in there, you had all your plaits in your hair, girl. She was like, yeah. I mean, I don't know. So, I'm gonna fast forward to when we actually went out on the date. So she was like vlogging and she had her camera on. She's like, yo, I'm not gonna vlog the date. I'm not gonna vlog our date. I mean, I should vlog it, but I don't want him to like feel a certain way if I'm vlogging it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want him to feel a certain way about it. Like, damn, you vlogging everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want him to just know, like, y'all seen me ask him out. Like, I do got it on footage that I asked him out and he accepted. So that should be more than enough evidence that we going out on a date. But I don't want to like vlog our date because I don't want him to think like that's all I'm worried about is getting footage. So I want y'all to see, I want y'all to get ready with me, for my date. So she's like letting everybody see her getting ready and stuff like that, and putting on her makeup and all this stuff. And we go out on our date, and we go to the VIP section. I'm like, come in, sit on my lap. She's like, David, I really can't believe that any of this shit is happening. Like, you don't understand. Like, I like really have a crush on you. Like, I like you, and I really feel like I died and went to paradise because I I mean, like, I feel like this is not real. I'm like, okay, why you feel like it's not real? It's like, I don't know, because everything went my damn way. And usually everything don't go my damn way. Like, usually it's always a damn hiccup or something that don't go right. And it slows the whole shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, usually shit don't go this damn smoothly for me. So I'm really surprised that everything actually, for once, went my damn way. So I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I mean, I instantly was attracted to you when I saw you walk through the door. It's like, really? Was it the skirt? I'm like, it was definitely the skirt for me. She's like, oh, it was. Was you looking at my skirt? I'm like, did you want me to? She's like, I mean, I wore it for you. I'm like, you did? It's like, mm-hmm. I mean, I actually went to the mall to buy a nice special outfit just for that event. I'm like, you did? It's like, yeah. So I'm like, you got a boyfriend? She's like, no. So I'm like, well, would you want to date a celebrity? She's like, yeah. Are you asking me to be your girlfriend? I'm like, yeah, would you be my girlfriend? She's like, yeah, so we started kissing and stuff like that, and I'm rubbing her thighs. And I'm not gonna lie, yo, I was very into Miss Williams, and we were all over each other. By the time the waiter came out, we was damn near about to have sex. Like she was like on top of me, about to pull my dick out, and the waiter was like, "So how may I help y'all two?" Oh my God, you're David Sims. I love you. You here for that event for your Teen Doctor series, right? I'm like, yeah. She's like, you're so cute in person. Damn, you're really fine. Can I get an autograph in the picture? So Miss Williams, like, I mean, how are you going to start off by saying, how can you help us? And then you like flirting with my boyfriend. She's like, you that YouTuber girl. I be looking at your vlogs. She's like, oh, you know who I am? She was like, yeah, y'all two dating? She's like, oh yeah, I'm his girlfriend. I mean, I literally just said I was his girlfriend. So she's like, I mean, y'all make a cute couple. She was like, thank you. So I remember, we did get our orders. The girl got our orders, and the food did come out really fast for some reason. Well, it's because I'm a celebrity, obviously. So after the date, Miss Williams was like, I mean, if you're not doing anything, I mean, you can come up to my hotel room. So I go up to our hotel room, and we kissing, and then I'm grabbing her ass and stuff like that, and I end up beating it up. Man, I tore her ass up, boy. I mean, I'm always horny. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I love sex, so I love beating the pussy up. And I can't lie, that's just my thing. That's just the type of shit that I like. So after we was done having sex, like really rough sex, we like laying in the bed. So like, I'm gonna have to get my hair done all over again because of you. I'm like, well, it's like, cause you keep ripping out my damn plaits. I'm like, I'm sorry. I mean, I love to have rough sex. She's like, it's fine. I'm like, you sure, baby? She's like, yeah, it's fine, honey. I'm like, okay. So let me ask you a question. Why don't you have a boyfriend? She's like, why don't I have a boyfriend? I'm like, yeah, it's like, because the boys that I dated, they only really wanted one thing. It's not like they wanted to really get to know me. Like, you seen like this whole date, we talked about like my future, things that I want to do in life. They never really talked to me about shit like that. The only thing they really was concerned about is when they gonna bust a nut again, when they gonna fuck me. Pretty much. And it got to the point where it was obvious that that's what they wanted. And also, the last boys that I was dating, like the last couple of boyfriends I was dating, not at the same time, but at different times, well, they were like very controlling. I'm like, what do you mean? It's like they'll tell me what they want me to wear, or like, you know what I mean? Like if I want to wear like spandex, you know what I'm saying? And it's like showing my ass, or they like, I don't want you wearing that. You gotta put on something else. And it's like I like to show my body. Like I go to the gym a lot, I work out, and I like to show my body. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't work out to not show my fucking body, or it's, you know what I'm saying? Like that's stupid. So why would I work out to cover up my body? That is like the dumbest shit in the world. So it's like I'm not gonna fucking, you know what I mean? Hold on. Hold on, give me a minute. I gotta hold on now. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. All right, so she was like, "Yo, so I'm not gonna work out to not show my damn body." And so, like Dave was very controlling, like, how you gonna have a boyfriend and you out there showing your body? You must want boys to look at you. And it's like it don't even matter if I don't show my body, they gonna look at my body because I have a really thick ass. So it don't matter if I wear sweatpants, you gonna see my body. You literally gonna see my fucking thick ass legs. It's gonna be there. So it's like I can't hide that shit even if I fucking wanted to. You know what I mean? So it's like just get over the fact that they're gonna look at me. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. Like you have to get over that. And I'm not gonna have somebody telling me what I should put on or what I should wear because it's my fucking body. And the last boy I was dating, he put his hands on me, like he threw me up against the wall, and that was pretty much it for me. And I was just like, you know what? I think I'm better off by my damn self. And I started to love the fact of being single and living my single life and just doing shit for me. Because when you dating a boy, boys are always nice in the beginning, but then you start seeing their real side after they get comfortable with your ass, like having sex with you and shit. And it's like once they get that, then you start really seeing a different side of them, like how they really are. And you know what I mean? I'm like, I get what you're saying. It's like, yeah, so I think that I want to show people who my new boyfriend is. I know it's been a while. I'm like, you want to do that? It's like, I mean, if it's okay with you, honey. I mean, if you want to like keep it I mean, I don't think that we can keep it a secret because I mean, like, everybody didn't see us out on a date. I'm like, no, I like that you're my girlfriend, and I don't want people to know that you're my girlfriend. It's like, you do. Can I come to that event? Can I come to all of your events you got out here in this state? I don't have tickets for it, but I would love to support you. I'm like, you can come with me. She's like, really? I'm like, yeah, you're my girlfriend. So she's like, okay, so you can stay here. And I'm like, well, I gotta get clothes so you can go to my apartment with me. It's like okay, well, I'll take a ticket. She's like, I'll take, well, you know what? I guess I'll just check out of this hotel. I'm like, yeah, it's like, I can stay at your apartment with you? I'm like, would you feel comfortable? It's like, yeah, I don't, David, you're an A-list celebrity. I don't think you're gonna rape me or stuff. Like, we already literally having sex. I'm like, okay. So she's like, do you want me to do a YouTube video here or at your apartment? I'm like, you can start the YouTube video, you know. She's like, okay. So she started vlogging and she's like, y'all, hey. So it was a very success. Like I told you, I was gonna do some bullshit. Like I was gonna tell David that I liked him and ask him out on a date. I told you I was gonna do that bullshit, and I did it. I did exactly what I said I was gonna do. I didn't chicken out, and actually, we're dating. Like I'm his girlfriend. We just got finished. Like we did go on a date, and it was very fun. Like it was a lot of fun. And I know y'all probably wondering, like, is y'all having sex? Is y'all fucking? That's none of y'all business. If me and David are fucking, like, that's none of y'all business. That's between me and David. But yes, I am his girlfriend. We are definitely dating. We're dating so much that I'm about to actually move into his apartment and I'm about to pack my shit up. So I didn't really expect this shit, y'all. Like, I really didn't expect it. But I only bought tickets for just that one event, and I'm going to be going to all of the events that he have out here as his date because I am his girlfriend. So I'll be going as his girlfriend and I don't need no tickets. So I remember she packed her stuff up and I'm kissing on her. It's like, David, we can't have sex on camera. Let me pause it, please. So she paused it or whatever, and then I had sex with her. And then we got in the car and she was just like, you know, she wasn't really saying anything. She kind of waited till we got to my apartment to start vlogging again. And she's like, y'all, I'm at his apartment. And so let me talk to y'all about some things. So yes, I have a boyfriend and yes, he's famous. And it's been a while since I had a boyfriend. And I'm not gonna lie, I do know what it takes to have a boyfriend. You know, but it also goes both ways. Like, you know, like a girlfriend is a lot too, you know, like she's maintenance. Not saying you gotta spend your money on her all the time, but it would be nice to buy her shit every now and then because I mean, if your girl is giving you pussy a lot, I mean, pussy is a prize. It's not like, you know, like it's not something to be taken lightly. Like, you know, pussy is my prized possession. So if I'm giving it to you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really got to work for this shit. Like, I'm just not going to be handing, I don't walk around handing out my pussy to just people I see or people I think that's cute. Like, that's just not the type of girl I am. You know, like, I make you work for this shit. Like, I'm literally going to make you work for this shit. So, it's been a while since I actually had a boyfriend. And like I said, the last boyfriends, and I don't think I told y'all this, but I'm going to tell y'all this in this vlog. the last couple of boyfriends that I had were very controlling of like telling me what the fuck I should wear, or I don't want you showing your body and I don't think you should wear that. And this is the case. Like if I work out, and y'all know me, I go to the gym, so I work out. So it's like I love to show my body. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna work out and not show my damn body. That just don't make any sense. When a girl works out, they work out to show their body. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the whole purpose for them to work out. So it's like I'm not gonna do that and then cover my fucking body up just because I need to satisfy your fucking big ass ego. You know what I'm saying? And then the last boyfriend I was with, he was controlling too, but then he put his fucking hands on me. So then it was like he like threw me up against the wall and shit because I wouldn't do what he fucking wanted me to do. Like I wouldn't do what he wanted me to do. Like he wanted me to put on a certain outfit or whatever, and I didn't want to put the shit on. And so he threw me up against the wall, and that was just more than enough for me to break it off with him because I always hate girls when they get hit the first time. They think that that's the only time that they're gonna get hit. When a dude fucking smacked the shit out you, he is literally gonna do that shit again. And it's probably gonna be fucking worse than the first time. So it's like you better get out of that shit while you still can. So you know what I'm saying? I got out of that because it's like I am not gonna be in a toxic. I'm not gonna be in a toxic ass relationship where you beating on me every time things don't go your fucking way. You putting your fucking hands on me. So it's like no, that's not happening. So I pretty much broke it off with him, and I've been single ever since, and up until now. So it's been like how long since I've been single? Uh, it had to have been about a 4 years since I've been single, 2 years since I've been single, and now David's my boyfriend. So, and he is even finer and cuter in person. Like he is really cute in person. Like oh my god. And that's pretty much all I gotta say. Like yeah, I'm in a relationship with David, and I'm at his apartment. So I don't know how things are gonna go after that. Like what else he has plans. But I'm gonna get off this vlog and I'll talk to y'all later. So I'm like, damn, you so damn thick. It's like, who's thick? I'm like, you so thick. It's like, oh, I'm thick. I'm like, yeah. It's like, oh, so what you gonna do with your thick girlfriend? So I start beating it up or whatever like that from the back. And then she, she told me that I wasn't using a condom. It's like, you haven't been like strapping up ever since like the first time we fucked, at that meet and greet. And when you fucked me in that bathroom, you didn't put on a condom. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I'm assuming you're not on birth control. It's like, no, I'm not on birth control. I'm like, it's like, no. I'm like, okay. It's like, so I'm just letting you know, like, you're definitely not pulling out on time, sir. You're like keeping that thing all the way up in there as you come in. So I'm like, what is that? I'm like, what is that supposed to mean? He's like, I guess it's supposed to mean that I could get pregnant. I mean, like, your nut is going up in there. Like, you're not pulling your dick out as you come in. I'm like, oh, okay. It's like, and it only takes one good nut, some of that nut to hit that damn egg. That's all it takes is just some of your nut to hit that egg. You know what I'm saying? And once it hits it, it's basically all over. I'm pregnant. Like it's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So I'm like, okay, I get what you're saying. You want me to strap up? I mean, because I don't like wearing condoms. Like, I mean, David, I'm not saying that you need to strap up because number one, you already did it, so the deed is done. You already pretty much fucking me without a condom, and it only, like I said, it takes one time to get a girl pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can start strapping up, and I'm probably already knocked up, and I just don't feel it or know that I'm pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Like your sperm probably already hit my damn egg. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't know it yet. So what I'm saying is like you don't have to start strapping up. I'm just warning you that I am not, on birth control. I'm like, oh, okay. It's like, oh, I was supposed to see my family today. I'm like, you was? She was like, yeah, I was supposed to see him today, but, oh, well, they were supposed to be flying down today, and I just forgot. Like, I started planning all this shit, I'm gonna call my mom up and see if, I mean, I hope they're not there. My mom got the key to my apartment anyway. So she calls her mom up. She's like, Mom, y'all didn't come down to my apartment, did y'all? Y'all didn't come down to see me. She's like, Yeah, we here, but all we see is your cats. She was like, There was somebody in here feeding them. She was like, Yeah, I paid that person to feed the cats every morning. So she was like, Oh, well, where are you, girl? Where you at? You at the store or something? She's like, No, I'm out of town right now with my boyfriend. She's like, Your boyfriend? Who is your boyfriend? She's like, you know the A-list actor and pop star David Sims. She's like, You're talking about the one that got that big TV series on Hulu and Disney Plus called Teen Doctor? She was like, Yeah. It's like, You ain't dating him. It's like, Yes, I am. It's like, How you date him? How'd you meet him? She's like, I bought tickets to his event and had a VIP pass where I can meet and greet. Like, I can talk to him one on one. And I asked him out on a date and he accepted. So she's like, So you mean to tell me you just asked him out on a date? She was like, Yeah, I asked him out. And he said, Yeah. So she's like, Okay, so when are you coming back to your house? She's like, That is a very good question, Mom. I don't really know when I'm coming back. I don't know. I don't know. I can't really say. I don't know because me and David are dating, and I'm kind of like staying at one of his apartments. So I don't know after he's done his events because I'm going to go to all of them with him. It's going to be like he's going to be out here for like a week. So guess I'm staying out here for a week. She's like, You staying with him? She's like, Yeah. He asked me, and I accepted. She's like, Okay, so you're gonna be out there for a week. It's like, yeah. Look, Mom, I gotta go. I'll talk to you later. So she hang up the phone and I start beating it up. I was tearing her ass up, boy. And I gotta tell y'all, like, I mean, I love beating it up. I'm like, you know who you remind me of? It's like, who do I remind you of? I'm like, this girl named Tanera. It's like, is that a good thing? Who's Tanera? I'm like, this is a girl that I know. She was like, Oh, okay, but is that a good thing or a bad thing that I remind you of her? I'm like, It's a good thing. I mean, you're a sweet girl, you're pretty, you're sexy. It's like, mm-hmm. I'm like, Do you love, like, are you addicted to sex? She's like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I'm not like a huge ass fan of sex, but having sex with you is definitely changing my mind of that. And I have these past couple of days been having like wet dreams about us fucking. So it definitely been on my mind. Like it got to the point where I do have a vibrator. Like I definitely have a vibrator. So it got to the point where I would wake up like horny as shit that I would have to like literally masturbate like wet as shit. I'm like, oh really? It's like, like literally horny as shit. And like I said, I'm not a big ass fan of it, but I'm starting to get there. I'm like, oh, you are? It's like, yeah, I mean, you starting to program me the way you want it. I'm like, I really like you, Miss Williams. She's like, I like you too. So I'm like, so you gonna be out here for a week? She's like, yeah, so what happens after the whole event thing is over? I'm like, well, I'm filming I'm working with Netflix because they telling my life story and stuff. So I'll be working with them and working with Nickelodeon and filming all these other movies. But I would love for you to be on set with me, come with me and stuff on set. It's like, really? Okay. Okay, but I gotta go home and pack up some more things. Could you take me? I'm like, yeah, I can take you, baby. It's like, so you want me to basically live with you? I'm like, yeah. It's like, okay. I mean, fuck it, let's do it. So we kissing, and I ended up beating it up or whatever like that. It's just like, David, can I ask you a question, honey? I'm like, yeah. It's like, so is it true that you did a sex tape with Bella Thorne? I'm like, is it true? It's like, yeah, is it true that you did a sex tape with her? So I'm like, yeah, I did a sex tape with her. It's like, you did? I'm like, yeah. It's like, so is it true that you fucked Miley Cyrus or that you're dating Miley Cyrus? Is it true that her album is about you, the new one that's coming out? I'm like, yeah, I mean, that's true. It's like, okay. I mean, I really don't gotta ask you about Jenna Ortega. I mean, because I know she is pregnant and having a baby, so I don't gotta ask you about her. I'm like, do you like, would you do a porno movie with me if I asked you? It's like, would I do a porno? I'm like, it would be our personal porno movie. It's like, not everybody would see it. I'm like, no, just me and you. I mean, it's like, I never did a porno movie before, but I mean, I never did wild shit like this before, but okay. All right, let's do a porno movie. So I turns on my camera and she's like dancing and taking off her clothes and stuff. And I'm like, damn, girl, you're so damn thick. Like, look at that. You see that thick ass girl? It's like, what are you gonna do with all this damn jello that you see shaking in your face? What you gonna do with all this? So I bent her over and started beating it up or whatever like that. I was turning her ass up, boy, I ain't gonna lie to you. And it was good. I mean, she let me do a sex tape with her, and she wasn't like complaining after we did it. We looked at it together, and she was like, "Damn, you fucking the shit out of me. Like, god damn, look at me." I think I make ugly faces like as you fucking me. Like, I mean, it looked good. Like, it definitely looked good as shit. Don't get me wrong. Like, you are definitely pounding the hell out of my damn thighs. Like, you're killing that shit. Like, you're definitely beating it up. Like, I'm just like, I just hate the way my face look on this camera. Like, oh my god, oh my god, like, oh my god. So she's like, I love it though. I'm like, you like it? It's like, yeah, I like it. You want to do another one? So we did another sex tape, and this time we were in the shower, and I was beating it up in the shower. She had her panties on. I told y'all I like to have sex with girls with their panties on. That's just my thing. So I don't know why I can't fuck a girl. Like, she has to have her panties on. Like, she has to have her underwears on for me to pretty much beat it up. But yeah, that's just how I like it. So a week has passed, and I had took her back to her apartment in Miami, in Florida, Miami, or whatever. I had took her there to get the rest of her things, and her mom and stuff was there, and like her sister and brother, they were all there. And it was like, all right, girl, you finally home. It's like, oh, mom, this is David. It's like, oh my God, he is really cute. He is so cute in person. I am a big fan of you. I love your show. So Miss Williams like, mom, you do not love his show. She was like, I do, and I look at it. If I didn't love it, how would I know the name of it? She was like, Mom, I'm not staying. She's like, what do you mean not staying? This is your apartment. You was gone for a week. We stayed here for a week, feeding your cats and stuff. And then you can spend time with your family. She's like, no, I'm just coming here to pack a few things up. I'm going to go stay with David for a while. So like, what do you mean you're going to go stay with David for a while? She's like, we talked about it and I'm moving in. So she's like, well, what do you mean you're moving in? So what about this damn apartment? What are you going to do about this apartment? It's like, I'm going to keep it. I mean, the money comes out of my account anyway, for the rent, and my lease is not up no time soon. So, and I just moved in. So she was like, so I just kind of like moved in, mom. So my lease is not up yet. So, yeah, I mean, it's fine. I'm gonna keep this apartment or whatever, but yeah, I'm moving in with David. Like, I'm not taking no furniture or nothing with me, mom, just clothes. So she's like, wow, you're already moving in with him? She's like, yeah, I mean, I really didn't suspect all this stuff to happen so fast, but it did. But mom, y'all can stay as long as y'all want, but I'm just coming to get some clothes. But hey, girl, come here, give your sister a hug. Let me look at you, girl. You're getting older now. She's like, you're not staying? She's like, no, I'm not staying, but I wish I could. But right now, I got some things I got to do, so I will definitely see y'all later, okay? So she packed up her clothes and we left and went back to, where I was filming at. So I was working on a movie, and I'm not gonna lie, the movie that I'm working on is with Roland Blanchard. Now, Roland Blanchard, she is, oh my gosh, she is so beautiful. Like, I literally love Roland Blanchard. If y'all don't know, I love me some Roland Blanchard. So, and Roland Blanchard is like a lesbian. So she had brought her girlfriend with her, but no, she didn't bring her girlfriend with her. Now, if y'all don't know, I had sex with Roland Blanchard. Like, I pretty much beat it up or whatever. And I didn't think that she would like grow feelings for me the way she did, but she definitely did. So Miss Williams like, is that Roland Blanchard? I'm like, yeah, I'm doing a movie with her. She's like, that's that girl from Girl Meets World. I'm like, yeah, did you like the show? She's like, that show was stupid as shit. I'm like, you ain't like it? She's like, hell no, I ain't like it. Why they do that show like that? I mean, like, I did like the show Boy Meets World, but when they did that, that was stupid as shit. Why the fuck they didn't do something like Boy Meets World? That's Boy Meets World continues, some shit like that. I mean, like, why it had to be Girl Meets World? That was the dumbest shit. They really fucked that damn legacy up. So I'm like, don't tell her that. Look, go on my trailer and wait for me. It's like, no, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna introduce you to her. It's like, okay. So, Roland Blanchard walked over. She's like, oh, I didn't thought you was bringing anybody, cause I didn't bring anybody. I'm like, oh, okay. She's like, that's all you gotta say is okay. I'm like, oh, this is my girlfriend, Miss Williams. She's a YouTube influencer. It's like, oh, she is. I never heard of her. She's like, my videos are not for everybody. She's like, so what do you do on your YouTube channel if you're a YouTube influencer? She's like, I do vlogs and stuff, bring people into my life and stuff. She's like, yeah, well, is your life that interesting that people want to see? She's like, excuse me, are you like sending me a fucking shot? She's like, I'm not sending you any damn thing. I'm just asking you a question. So she's like, my life is interesting enough that people tune in. So she's like, yeah. So how many people look at your videos? So she's like, it goes viral, like over 100,000, maybe 100 more thousand. Like I get a lot of views. She's like, and you think that's viral? She's like, that is viral. So she's like, oh, okay. I didn't know that 100,000 was viral. So she's like, girl, I'm sensing some bad vibes against you. Like, what's going on, girl? Like, I'm just my first time meeting you. Like, what the fuck? So she's like, oh no, ain't nothing against you, girl. I guess I get into wardrobe. So I remember I take Miss Williams into my trailer. She's like, David, what the fuck was all that about? I'm like, look, I gotta warn you. I'll talk to you about that later. I'm gonna go talk to her real quick. She's like, okay, yeah, you go do that, cause I don't know what that was about, honey. So I made sure I checked all the rooms in my trailer, had sex with Miss Williams. I definitely tore her ass up. Then I locked my trailer door and I go in there with Roland Blanchard. So she was like crying. I'm like, what are you crying for? It's like, David, I know that I said when we fucked that it was just going to be what it was, us just having sex. But I grew feelings for you. And we had sex more than one time. It wasn't just one time and I'm pregnant. I'm like, what? She's like, I'm 2 weeks pregnant. I just found out. Actually, I'm 3 weeks pregnant because we've been almost filming this movie for like a month straight. And I just found out. I'm like, it's like I was going to tell you today, and I was so excited to tell you. I'm like, well, what about your girlfriend? It's like we broke up last night. I'm like, y'all broke up? It's like, yeah. I'm like, well, why? It's like, because I told her I was in love with you. I didn't know what I wanted. At first, it was fucking with me. I was like confused as shit. I didn't know if I wanted you and if I wanted, like, I didn't know that I was supposed to feel this way or that I could feel this way, David, because for so long I have been gay and a lesbian liking girls. And I didn't know that this type of feeling could happen. Like, I can feel this way about a male the way I feel. And you're not just a male, you are the biggest celebrity in the world. You're not a regular person. You're a trillionaire. You're a very important person, at least to me and a lot of other girls. And I just felt like every time that I had sex with her, I didn't enjoy it. I didn't like it. And she kind of felt that as we were fucking. She felt that I wasn't enjoying it. She was looking at me, and when I was moaning, she can tell that I was fake moaning, that I wasn't really enjoying it. And then she was like, I remember she stopped and she was like, okay, what the fuck is going on? Because I can obviously tell you're faking that shit. Like I was like, I mean, it's nothing against you. It's just I'm really not in the mood. And she was like, you haven't been in the mood for the past couple of damn weeks. Like, what's going on? But she was like, yeah. She was like, you haven't been in the mood in these past couple of weeks. You always got an attitude. Like, what's going on? So I'm like, look, I don't know what's going on. She's like, what's going on? She's like, what is going on with you and David on that set? Because obviously something is going on between y'all two, and you just not telling me. So I'm like, we had sex, and I told her the truth. I was like, we had sex, and we've been having sex ever since. And she was like, "Are you in love with him? Do you got feelings for him?" And I was like, "I didn't think that I could, because we were just having fun, and I think I want to be his girlfriend." And I told her, you know, I ran to the bathroom. I kept throwing up, and she was like, "Girl, when the last time you been on your period?" And I was like, "It's been a few weeks," and we went to go get a pregnancy test, and she was like, "If it comes back that you're pregnant, we got to break up." And it came back that I was pregnant, like 3 weeks pregnant, and the math adds up. And you're the only male that I've been having sex with. And she broke up with me. Pretty much after she found out the news, it was pretty much over. And I'm keeping the baby. So I'm like, okay. She's like, look, I know I might not be your type of girl to spend the rest of your life with. I'm like, damn, you look so thick. She's like, what? You want to have sex with me? I'm like, yeah, I want to beat it up. You going to let daddy do it? It's like, should I let daddy do it? Should I let you have sex with me? I'm like, yeah. It's like, okay, I'll let you have sex with me. So I have sex with her. I pretty much tore her ass up or whatever like that. If y'all don't know who Roland Blanchard is, like I think y'all should know who she is, but Roland Blanchard is the girl. She's the girl that plays on Girl Meets World. She played in a couple of other stuff, and she played on a movie called Invisible Sister on Disney Channel, and she also played on in a Visible Sister. That's like a movie. That's not a series. So she played on that called Invisible Sister. She was definitely the star of that. And then she played on a Hulu movie called Crush, and she looked so good in that movie. Boy, that's what made me pick her for this role, because I get to pick all of my leading girls. But yeah, I picked her for this role, and I just thought she would be perfect for it, which she definitely was. She was definitely perfect for the role. So I remember I'm just sitting there looking at her. I'm like, God damn, that pussy was good. She's like, David, like, this is not just sex for me. Like, I really like you, and I want to see where this shit goes. I'm very curious to see where this goes. I'm like, really? It's like, yes, I broke up with a girl that I've been with for years to be with you. And David, if you haven't noticed, you got me pregnant. I don't know if that was your whole damn mission was to knock me up, but I don't know if that's what you was trying to do, but that's what happened. I mean, like us fucking around and messing around, we ended up making a baby together, you know? So that's what happens when you're not careful. So I'm like, what is that supposed to mean? Because I wasn't wearing a condom. It's like I kept telling you that you was coming inside of me. I kept telling you that. I'm like, okay. It's like, so I was like, like I'm curious to see where this whole thing goes between us. I'm like, okay. And I mean, I didn't know that you really was into me that way. It's like, David, we had sex way more than one time. We're not just fucking in a movie, we're fucking off camera. So I'm like, okay. It's like, so I'm saying, like, I'm definitely into you. Like, yeah, like 100%. I'm like, you are. It's like, yeah, but I always wondered, why'd you pick me to be your leading girl? Like, what made you pick me? And don't say that Girl Meets World shit, because I know that's not why you picked me. So I'm like, I picked you to be my leading girl for a lot of reasons. Like, and why is that? I'm like, because, all right, I seen you on this Hulu movie called Crush. And she's like, I really enjoyed making that movie. I'm like, and you was just so pretty in that movie. I was like, damn, she looks so good. And she was like, uh-huh. I'm like, and then I looked you up on Google and seen some pictures of you, and I kept looking at you. And in my mind, I'm like, damn, I want to beat it up. Like, I want to fuck her so bad. She's like, oh, that's what you were saying. I'm like, yeah, it's like, did you ever jerk off to me before? Like, you're a celebrity and you don't gotta admit to it, but have you ever jerked off to any of my pictures before? I'm like, it's like, cause I mean, I masturbated to you before and I can admit that. I'm like, yeah, I jerked off to you before. It's like, you did? You jerked off to what photo? I'm like, I can't really remember, but I definitely jerked off to a couple of your photos before. It's like, well, I'm glad that I made you that horny. So I remember we started kissing and she was playing with my dick. I'm playing with her pussy. We both made each other come, playing with each other, private areas. Like I'm playing with her vagina and she started coming. I had my fingers like way deep in her pussy and she was like jerking my dick. But yeah, it was good. And then I was sucking on her titties and stuff. And we did a lot of nasty shit. And I made her swear to be nice to Miss Williams, my YouTuber girlfriend, and she said she would be nice to her. But anyway, yeah, I had a lot of sex with Roland Blanchard. I didn't think I would enjoy fucking her and like beating it up so much, but it definitely was really good. So she had to get in the wardrobe, and I had to get in the wardrobe, and Miss Williams was like on her camera talking. It's like, I'm gonna get off. David just came into the trailer, in his trailer. I'm gonna talk to him. She was like, David, so like, did you talk to her, like Roland Blanchard? I'm like, yeah, I talked to her. She's like, so what was all that dumb shit about? Like, what the fuck? I'm like, she was just mad about breaking up with her girlfriend. If they, broke up or whatever. She was like, that ain't my fucking problem. I mean, I get that they broke up or whatever, but that don't mean you take your anger out on me because I don't even know that bitch. I'm like, oh, okay. It's like, yeah, she better go ahead with that. Like, the fuck? So, I remember, we had sex, which was really good, by the way. And before I went out there to start filming with Roland Blanchard, I wanted to ask her a question. So I'm like, can I ask you a question? I'm like, you can answer it or you can just not answer it. But I'm like, look, what do you think about, like, do you think Roland Blanchard is good for this movie? So, like, I don't really think Roland Blanchard is a good actress. I'm like, you don't? It's like, no. I seen that fucking Hulu movie she played in. I thought it was stupid. I'm like, you ain't like, it's like, I mean, it was okay, but it was just a whole movie about being gay, and I'm not a gay girl. Like, I like dick, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to see, I feel like, this is what I genuinely fucking feel like. And I feel like you can't even speak on this topic without people getting emotional or feeling like you bullying them or you being a bully because you don't accept. I never said I don't accept gay people. I have gay friends. I have lesbian friends, but they don't try shit with me because they know I'm not that fucking way. But what I'm saying is like this. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying this. When a gay when a gay girl, right? And now this hear me out. You know what I mean? Just hear me out. When a gay girl, and now this ain't just for gay girls. Let me just talk about the whole industry in general. What I think they're doing with this whole movement of pushing, because I feel like they pushing this gay agenda down everybody's throats. And this is just my opinion. Like with that movie that Roland Blanchard played in, that was all about gay shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, her friend was not gay, even though I would have thought his ass was gay by the way he was talking. But he had a little girlfriend or whatever like that. And it was cool that he had his girlfriend. But I just didn't like the fact that that whole movie was based around lesbian shit. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like every show gotta have that shit in there, gay people. Like it just really irks me that you can't get a show that don't have that shit in there. You know what I'm saying? It's like we get that people are gay, but you don't have to put that shit in every fucking thing, and even in cartoons and shit. They put this shit in cartoon series now. So it's like they're getting that fucking bold where they're putting it in cartoon series. So if they're doing that shit, you know what that's telling me? It's like they're literally forcing you and letting you know, like, look, nigga, this is what I want you to do. Like, I want you to be gay. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like not everybody is that fucking way, and not everybody wants to be that way. And I feel like all these damn platforms are doing this shit. It ain't just Hulu and shit like that. They Netflix, all these fucking apps are doing this shit. It's like they shoving this shit down your fucking throat. And it's like you can't watch no show or no movie without seeing some gay shit in it. You know what I'm saying? And that whole fucking movie that Roland Blanchard was in, that's what that shit was. All about gay shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like I ain't gay. I don't like girls. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like I didn't feel comfortable looking at that shit, to be honest with you. I'm just gonna be real with you. I didn't feel comfortable looking at it. I'm like, then she's like, no, because not everybody is that fucking way. And I feel like when you speak your mind, people get emotional about that shit. They be like, you're a bully. How the fuck am I a damn bully because I don't like being gay? You know what I'm saying? How am I a bully because I don't want to watch a movie about a fucking faggot? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gay, and I don't got a problem with gay people. I have gay friends, and I have gay lesbian friends. Like, I hang around them, and they know not to try that shit with me, because I ain't that fucking way. But I'm just saying, like, they know how I feel about that shit, and they don't get mad, because they like you right. Like, you have every right to feel the way you feel. Like, if you feel like, you know, you don't want to see that shit, you don't want to see that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, I mean, I don't have a problem with it, but that fucking movie was stupid. I didn't like it. It was dumb. I feel like the whole movie was just a waste of fucking time. The whole thing is about her, you know, being with her dream girl, and then she ends up with the other girl, and it was just bullshit. I didn't like the fucking movie, and I'm just gonna be real. I don't like her acting. Like, I don't think she really can fucking act, but if you think she can act and you want her to be in this film, then, do what you do. I mean, I can't stop you from, getting this girl in your film. So I remember we filmed and had fun, me and Roland Blanchard. And it was really good, We had fun filming. After we was done filming for the day, I had took Miss Williams to the apartment where we stand at. She's like, this is so nice. I love this shit. Can I vlog it, baby? Can I vlog some of this? I'm like, yeah, you can do that, baby, of course. I know you gotta make that coin. It's like, you mean money? I'm like, yeah. It's like, okay. So she pulls her camera out. She's like, y'all, me and David, he was working today. He was filming. Oh, God, can I tell him about what happened on set? I'm like, yeah. She's like, so, okay. We are in one of his apartments that we're gonna be staying at, and it is so nice in here. Oh my God. Okay, where the room that we gonna be staying at, baby? So I'm like, come in, you can bring your luggage in here. It's like, oh, okay. So she bring her luggage in. She's like, oh, I like this room. I'm like, you do? And I'm like, dang, you're so thick. It's like, so I'm like, come here, girl. It's like, can I tell him real quick before you, turn my ass up? I'm like, yeah. It's like, all right, so, all right, I gotta hurry up because he wants to have sex, y'all. So, let me hurry up and say this, and then I'm getting off of here and let him fuck. So we was on set, and this was my first time, and this is why I really don't like meeting celebrities, because a lot of times their egos get in the way and shit like that. Now, I don't know, I don't know if I doubt if David fucked this girl, because she is kind of like a gay bitch. But David's doing a movie with this girl called Roland Blanchard. Like, that's her name. I think I know who the fuck she is. But for people that don't know who um, she is the girl that played on that Disney show, Girl Meets World, which I hated that show. I thought that show was stupid as shit. She also played on that Hulu movie called Crush, and that movie was even more stupid as shit. My first time meeting this girl, I'm like, is that Roland Blanchard? And I actually was kind of excited to meet this dumb bitch. This girl gonna come up to me, and I'm like, David introduced us, and he was like, this is my YouTuber girlfriend, Miss Williams, like, this is my baby. He literally told this girl that I was his girlfriend. So he didn't, because if he was doing something with the girl, he would have said that I was just his friend or something. He literally told the girl that I was his girlfriend. So I know he not doing nothing with her. But anyway, it's the way her response was when he said this shit. So she gonna say, This her response. Oh, you do YouTube? You got a big audience? Oh, what is? She was like, what is viral? What is a viral video to you? So I was like, oh, my videos get like 100,000, views and stuff, even more. And she was like, I didn't know that 100,000 views was actually viral. I didn't know that. Like this bitch was really fucking gaslighting me and shit. Like this bitch was really, she was sliding me. You know what I'm saying? Like saying that my videos ain't shit. And I was like, girl, what's your fucking problem? Like, I literally wanted to hit this bitch. Like, her attitude was pissing me off. Like, it literally was. And she was mean mugging me, all types of shit. And I mean, while they were filming, she wasn't saying anything to me after that. Like, she was like in her own little zone or whatever. And David went in her trailer to like talk to her and stuff like that. But it was this one girl that walked up to me. She was a really pretty girl, and she asked me, could I get David's number for her? I don't know if because I'm looking at this girl, I'm like, I'm David's girlfriend. She was like, oh, he dating you? Like, what am I? Am I an ugly bitch? Like, am I ugly? Because the way everybody was treating me, these girls on set, they would treat me like I was literally an average ass bitch. So am I ugly? Like, do I look good? Because I swear that they were treating me like I was one of the ugliest bitches they ever seen. Because they was like, you David's girl? And she was like, he dating you? Really? Like he really like that's he dating you? Like you ain't even that famous. And I'm like, what? Like the way they were saying it was like I was like the ugliest bitch that David could date. Like he definitely downgraded. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how they was making me feel. Baby, do you think you downgraded? I'm like, what you mean? It's like those girls on set was making me feel like I was ugly. You think I'm ugly? I'm like, why the hell would you think that? If I thought you was ugly, do you think I would have made you my girl, moved you out here with me, taking you on set with me if I thought you was an ugly girl? So like, I just don't, I'm like, come here. You need to stop worrying about what all these other girls think. You need to be worried about what I think. She's like, and what do you think? I'm like, I think I want to beat that pussy up because I'm horny. She's like, okay, I've been talking long enough. I'll get off. So she get off she get off of her vlogging camera, and we ended up having sex, which was, really good, by the way. Now, she was like, David, I've been on your website. I'm like, you have? You be on my website? She's like, yeah, I be on your website all the time. At first, I didn't think I was going to get like addicted to being on your website. I didn't think I would like it, but I actually thoroughly enjoy it. Like I love being on there and expressing myself. And I like the fact that you can say anything on there and they won't ban you or block you or suspend your account and shit. Because when you on Instagram, you really literally gotta watch what you say because they'll either suspend your account or you violating guidelines and all this shit. And it's like, how the fuck are you violating guidelines when you're not really doing shit? You know what I'm saying? Like when I was on TikTok, that's what the fuck when I used to be on TikTok. I haven't been on TikTok in a long time because they used to do some bullshit. They used to be like, you violating guidelines and all this shit. And then when you go on celebrity pages that's literally doing the same fucking thing you doing, they not violating guidelines. So how the fuck am I getting all this damn heat, but they not getting no heat? It's, you know what I'm saying? That shit is bullshit. So I used to get really pissed off at that shit. To the point where it's like, I just stopped posting videos on there. I'm like, it's like, I just stopped posting videos on there. Because it's like, every time that I post something, it's like, I'm violating guidelines. But I really just think those girls, I just be thinking girls be getting jealous because I'm a pretty girl. And when you see somebody really pretty and stuff, people get really threatened by that shit. So people they'll fucking report your fucking, account and do all that weird shit. When you're not even bothering nobody. All you're doing is just having fun and shit. So I was like, you know what, they can have this fucking app, you know what I'm saying? Like I can do other shit that can occupy my time than to be on this bullshit. And I hardly really get on Instagram unless I'm posting, like if I'm on vacation and having fun and shit. Then I'll post on my Instagram, like on my stories and shit like that. But I don't really be posting on Instagram like that unless I feel like I want people to know what I'm doing because I really don't like people being in my business that much. I'm like, oh, you don't? It's like, not that damn much. I'm like, oh, okay. It's like, yeah, I don't really like people being in my business, not that damn much. So I'm like, okay. So yeah, I had sex whew, with Miss Williams, and I really like Miss Williams. I think Miss Williams is one of the different girls that I ever dated. Like, she is a very special girl. Like, I'm very attracted to this girl. And I like her. I mean, I really like her attitude and like how different she is. You know what I'm saying? And we watch movies together. You know, I kiss her, make love to her as the movie's on. I beat it up. I be turn her ass up, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. So yeah, we have a lot of sex and cut up. I know she probably gonna end up pregnant because I'm definitely fucking her without a condom. But you know, it's definitely going down, y'all. But I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Stop this episode here. You know, trying a new thing, you know what I mean? But I'll holler at y'all later. Decent.